Hi, and welcome one and all to my latest contribution to vlogging every day in 2013. I'm going to make a video response, and I'm going to correct myself this time. The video in question, this will be a response to a tag video by Antonio via Christopher and Robbie. Antonio via Christopher and Robbie has graced us with 4 questions, and I'm going to answer all of Antonio via Christopher and Robbie. Antonio's questions that have been answered by Christopher and Robbie and now are being answered by me. I'm going to answer all 4 of Antonio's questions, starting with the first one. So let's get started, because that's fabulous. Question 1. What kind of fantasy world would you like to live in, or would you like to be real? What fantasy setting do you like from a novel, TV show, or movie? What is your idea of Utopia? Well, I suppose any world I want is going to be a D&D world. It's going to be from a game called Forgotten Realms, a fictitious country which is like a big liberal university town, except it's the whole country. And of course, they're going to have farmers and peasants and whatever else, but they have wizards, and that's their big stock and trade. And they don't just have wizards; they have people who are smart enough, who aren't the muggles, I guess, who are, if they're smart enough, they can learn simple spells. And it seems like a really fun place to live. And of course, in the fantasy game, I would have a very powerful and talented wizard. But of course, if it was just me, I'd be the new peasant who would run and hide whenever a monster showed up, and he would be the smart one, because he would be dead in like 2 seconds. And my idea of Utopia, of course, would be where there's no war, no poverty, no crime, none of that whatsoever, because I'm going to go back to the beginning of time and refigure human physiology, where human physiology is we simply get all the nourishment we need from the sun. You just show some skin, stand out under the sun, and a few minutes later you're good to go. There's no stealing food, no robbery, there's no agriculture, no despoiling the environment for agricultural purposes. No wars over scarce resources or any of that nonsense. It would be rather boring, but I'd love it. You live in you have your house, and that's pretty much it. You don't really have much of a need for employment. You get a part-time job, and you have all your needs met, because groceries are just a main part of what you need. Maybe not. But anyway, we would need food. We would just we would get our energy from the sun. Everything would be nice from there. Question 2: would you become a despotic ruler if it would save the world? Yes, I would. I would save the world. I would slap countries down. I would slap them around if it means stop getting them, to make them stop being at each other's throats. Question 3: how many children would you like to have if you had all the necessary resources? 0. Because we have enough people in the world. My bloodline is going to die with me. There's just no doubt about it. Besides, I've already learned from a YouTuber that I have geezer sperm anyway, so I'm going to do my progeny a favor. So the closest thing I have to a child is that cat over there. I'm not going to pick her up and stick her in front of the webcam, but she's right there looking up at me, lying on her side. That's the closest thing to a child that I need. And finally, my last question is, what type of sci-fi do you like, and why do you like it? I'm not a big fan of sci-fi. So, on that anticlimactic note, those are my 5 answers to Antonio's. Those are my 4 answers to Antonio's 4 questions. That's my daily contribution. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, and we'll see you tomorrow.